So, okay, guys, today's the 28th of May 2025, CRAZII Market Talk with KEL. Today we start early. We're going to do more stuff later. Disclaimer apply as usual. Please understand this, do your risk and reward management. And later on, we do a review of what happened on 27th of May markets. Yeah, 27th of May market. Let me just correct the English here. Miss out the May. Yeah, markets. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's just start the session right now. The first thing I'll show you today is this one here. It's a TLT. Now, yesterday, the TLT basically traded higher. That means that the bond price went up. And why the bond price went up is because of whatever, you know what happened? Because Donald Trump, I can see that, Jerry. Okay, Donald Trump over the weekend have decided to push back the Euro tariff to this 9th of July. Now, let me put it this way, Donald Trump is definitely the best of the best traders in the world. Imagine that they just had to do something before he announced the tariff on Europe. The market caved in after that. Then next moment, he just had to buy low first. And then after that, just say that, okay, I'll let you push back again to another day, another month, and bang, the market go up. Okay, so it's like typically like kids playing. So that's why I feel that, guys, if you look back again, very importantly itself, before Donald Trump act anything itself, right, I believe the market already got wind of this. So as long as you follow the OP rule, you're fine. You understand the point? You just follow OP rule. I'll show to you in this way. Let me show to you this chart right now. Yeah, let me just bring it to you now. Let me just go to this chart. Okay, we go to the Dow chart. Yeah, you take a look. Yeah, okay. So you see, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay, let's annotate. Okay, here we go. So this is the day where Donald Trump came in to say the tariff. All right. But you notice that the market actually was already down by a bit, right? A bit already. So the thing itself, right? You can see that the market just after that started to sell and close at the low. Then the other day itself, this is where he claimed in and called about a tariff, remember? Okay. And then after that, the market really go down. But what is more important is that the market was below OP before he actually came out that news. So yesterday, you can see that again, I mean, the day before, the market opens and shoot up already, right? Because, you know, about that. So as long as you follow the OP rule, right, you'll be very good. You'll be very safe. Okay. So people will be asking how to play with Donald Trump behavior like this. Actually, it's very simple. Just follow the OP rule. All right. Clear? So guys, everybody do me a favor. Can you text the word OP rule inside the group chat? So you remind yourself, just remember the OP rule, you'll be more than good enough to play with this guy here itself. Okay, this guy is simple, just follow the OP rule. Because think about this, Donald Trump, either he texts at about this time before he sleeps, because now it's at 9 p.m. US time, right? Either he do it before by dawn, or he'll do it in the next day, or aka our evening. So I'm sure he'll put the orders in the Asia timing first. Then he will come up during the US timing to do what we need to do. You got my point? Yes. So that's why I feel that the Asian market with a very strong indication of what Donald Trump will do ahead of time. Okay, so remember this, yeah? Okay. All right, so let's go back to what I just trying to share with you. So the TLT went up because of obviously the Euro tariff, but the second reason is because the Japan bonds have recovered. Now the Japan bonds recovered is because Japan decided to say, you know what, see their bonds having issue like US, right? They decided that the long-term bonds they remove first from option. So that will lower down the problem, but it's just not going to solve the issue. It's just going to you know, make it like everybody could chill for a while, okay? But the problem is still there. So now the thing is this, okay? So we know that now this bond market recovered, right? And because of this Japan side. So very simple. I will do a very simple thing. I will take the closing price as a guide for me to know that as long as the market stays above this line, the closing of yesterday, right, that means that the market is going to still accept whatever Japan is doing, all right? But if the market stays below this line, which is about 85.73, then I know that, okay, I know that the market is not going to accept this. And because of that, right, if you notice that there's a gap over here, you can see that there's a gap here. So if the market do cover this gap, stock market will fall. So I will watch the bond market very closely. If the bond market pulls back to where the gap is, definitely the stock market will be down. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay, so that is how things are going around the whole world. And every morning I spend at least 2-3 hours to listen to the world market news and stuff to update you guys over here. Okay, now let's go into the market right now. I know that's what you're waiting for. Okay, let's go. Now, before that itself, right, I want to show you one market that this morning one friend of mine asked me about silver. So I did some research and personally my own analytical mind. I have really seen something distinctive here. Take a look here. Whereby you can see this is the top of the silver market. Now this is the bottom of the silver markets. The main common point. Okay. Of course, you can say I can drag it lower to do it here, but I think the one that I just draw is good enough. Now the range itself is about $8 upside. So which means that if the silver is to go up, right, I think silver will be going to the 38 series. Okay, silver to go to 38. So if silver can go to 38, then mathematically gold can go up by at least $300 from where we are right now. So gold now is trading at 3306, right? So I believe that gold will see 3600 or higher in the months to come. So I did my little gut feel. I think that we will see 38 by September 2025. Okay, September to October 2025 period. Okay, September to October. Yeah, let's better write it down first. Yeah. Okay, so September to October period, I suspect that silver would be going to the level here itself. Okay, it should be going there. Okay, so for silver, yeah, this is silver. Yeah, take note. Yeah, this is silver. Okay. Okay, all clear? Silver, yeah. Okay, I write down for you. Sorry. Okay, spelling is terrible. Okay, silver. Okay, target to see $38 by this September to October period for silver. Okay, any reason for that? No, nothing, just pure TA. But I believe that the dollar will be falling more downwards and then causing this silver and gold to go higher. Okay, thank you. Let's go to the market right now. Oh, me cell phone, right? Okay, let's look at gold this morning. Now, this is gold this morning. Now, yesterday, I have told you guys some very important thing to watch out for, which is a diamond. Now, the diamond was a stacked diamond, so the closing price will definitely be used as a very important diamond white line, right? So this level, as I mentioned to you, was a 32.89, 32.89.96. Yesterday, day low was 32.85. Okay, so it went down and then recovered. So that's why I was buy back some gold yesterday after my shorts. Now, when you put the line at the closing price where the diamond is very important. So that's why I keep on emphasizing that it's very important to really keep your TA very constant, right? To put at when you see a diamond, put a white line at the closing price, and you can see the magical power of how the market gets itself supported every time when it's near that. So I don't deny that if today you come back down again to 32.89 level, I will be buying some gold over there as long as it stays above it. All right, all clear? So it's very important to have that line there, yeah? Okay, so now for today's goal is below MLP, so definitely it's going to be held resistant here as well. The KSI is red, the KCX is black, so definitely there will be a bit of selling pressure from the big boys, okay? So the only thing that it can go up is that it has to break the MLP. It has to break the MLP. And the thing is this, if you look at every downtrend, one thing to note for recovery is always that the market has a doji bar inside there. So I suspect that today could be the day. Today could be the day whereby we have the doji that will stop the downtrend. Okay? My point here itself, can you all see that? So if the market will recover, if you were to ask me, they will definitely see that the low itself has hit, the low is done, okay? And then there's a doji the next day, okay? And then followed by the recovery trade itself. All clear? If all clear, right, press number 2 right now. Yeah, okay. So if today gonna be a doji, right, then that means that the market wouldn't be moving much today, if let's say it's gonna be a doji. Of course, if the market breaks the low of yesterday, then the whole thing just continue. Okay, okay. Okay, so the upside then how? The upside, I say, if it's going to be doji, it'll be there, but if it's going to be upside, then MLP will be next. MLP cannot see, right? Very simple. Double click on the market and then pull it up. 33.22. So upside is 33.22. I think this morning, Nigel, you wanted to buy and aim at 33.22, right? Nothing wrong. But next time, right, when the market KSI is red, right, always take every profit. I told you before. When you're buying something and KSI is against you, you can buy as long as it's above OP. But then every level you see in front of you, take profit. Yeah, take partial profit and aim for the sky if you want to. But when the KSI is green color, then it's above OP, right? Okay, then what you do, let it run. Try to let it run as much as possible. Maybe take a bit of fraction of profit at KTR +1, but the remaining position go for the higher number. Okay, that would be the better way to trade. This morning I was bathing, so I didn't see your message, so I could advise you. But again, no worries. If let's say today is going to be the doji day, then fine. Then today it's just another day for get bigger profit. Now, KEL, how high will this go, right? If the gold price really go up? Well, very simple. If gold really will go up, right, definitely you go for this guy, which is the high here. The high itself here will be 33.65. 33.65. Remember, it means the KCB 33.66 by just a $1 difference. So where are we right now? 33.07. Wow, not bad, right? If the gold really go up, well, we have a $50 gain. Why not? So let's today hope that we can see a doji today, and then after that, the next few days we just have a good rally up. Okay, then we all make money again. All right, all clear? Okay, that's good. So how many of you will be buying gold like me as well for midterm? If you're gonna do what I tell you, the strategy is key the word gold right now. I'll see how many of you will actually wants to trade the same way that I just suggested moments ago. All right, let me know by typing the word gold, yeah? Terrence, my good friend, always supportive, huh? Okay, let's look at the Dow Jones now. Thank you very much for all the gold traders. We have Gong Seng, Wong, Terry, Terrence, Louis, Nigel, all going for gold, yeah? Okay, now today's Dow Jones, right? Let's take a look, yeah? Okay, now today Dow Jones has a few things to watch out for. First of all, it's a CCRY, yeah? CCRY, it means that this guy itself is a color change from red to yellow. So by default, plus the KSI was green, the KCL will be there, which is 42,401. So which means that today this number 42,401 is a very strong resistance come support. If the market can break above 42,401, it will go higher. How high will it go? It will go to pivot 1, 42,623. But if gold goes lower, if the Dow goes lower below OP, the MLP will be the very, very important support, which is a 42,227. It's a very, very important support. Sorry, my running nose coming back again. Gosh. On. Anyway, stop running nose. I drink a lot of water. Yeah. Okay. So the MLP is 42,227. Okay. Now, if the market breaks below this number, then what's next? If you notice, the KCB, which is 42,052, and pivot 2, 42,026 are very near to one another. When we say near itself, it's not like exactly the same number, but it's just like, for indexes that is big enough, 20, 30 points is considered near. Then for gold itself, it's like $2, $3 is considered near, yeah? Okay, so if the pullback do come in, we may see the Dow coming back below to 42,000, I mean, gone down to 42,000. But of course, you will say, KEL, what is there to stop this market from going up? Because it's like all good is clear. Okay, there's one thing that you must understand is that the deal between US and China is 90 days. US to everybody is also 90 days. Then now this Europe, they push it by 1 month. All these things is all right. By next month, yeah, we're going to have a bit of issue already. Yeah, it means that the 90 days left only lasts 1 month. And then next month itself, the euro come in. Actually, right, you look at it mathematically, yeah. Okay, by next month, July or latest August, right, I think that is where the main problem will all surface. Yeah, unless Donald Trump say, okay, let's push it another 50 days, 100 days, then of course, that means he's kicking the can down the alley. But again, I don't think so. So I don't think so. So to me, it's all right. He's just trying his luck to just see who will bend first. So I believe that next month, July to August month, the market will be a huge volatility. So for those going for the competition, for those going for the the WTT championship, I think it's gonna be a great time for you as long as you follow the OP route. Okay, all right, clear? Okay, Ken, that will be the Dow Jones, and also we do the currency market before we end for this session. Okay, let's look at the dollar yen. Now, the dollar yen, you can see that it has recovered as I shared with you yesterday. The dollar yen sold down all the way for many days, and then it purposely broke the low of the previous day and then reversed. This is a very typical bottom out signal, yeah? But the boys, you can see, is still selling. So which means that, okay, we are not out of the woods yet. So now we have a very strong resistance at the MA30. That's why you see the market stop here exactly. So now what happened next itself is that if the dollar yen goes up, meaning the dollar strengthened, that's why your gold come off, right? But if the dollar yen start to go back down again, which is very possible, then you will see the gold price going up. So watch the dollar yen closely. If the dollar yen also do a doji like this, then like I say, maybe tomorrow onwards, we can see some pullback on the dollar, and then again, the same thing will happen for gold will go up and so forth. So watch out this dollar yen. That's my personal take over here. All right, guys, we'll take a short break right now, and we'll come back for the second session, the review of what happened to yesterday's market. Thank you very much.